Hello, everyone. Welcome back to game one of the Phantom Sealed Theros. Good luck, have fun. This is Goofy Gamer, aka Mr. Money, and I will play first. So we'll see what we got. We got a Traveler's Amulet, we got 3 lands, and the Battle-Wise Hoplite. So I'll keep this. And we will play the Traveler's Amulet here. And hopefully we don't get rushed out by a super aggro deck. So, get a likewise play. And a Plains. It's good to see. But we'll go ahead and run out this Traveler's Amulet for a island and pass the turn. And then we'll get the Battle-Wise Hoplite out. And then pass the turn again. We got 2 activators and a pretty good board staller coming up. He might be putting this back in my hand. And he might be waiting until my turn, or maybe he was just trying to activate that. So he's got the Blood Toll Heart or Burnished Heart. So I think we should just time defeat this guy. And that'll definitely stifle his plans a little bit. Poly K, that's what we want to see. That'll be a good finisher. So I'll gain 3 life here, and then attack for 3 of his, and then we'll put the Sedge Scorpion out and see where we are from there. 100-handed one? That would be terrible. Thassa's Emissary. And Poly K. So we got 5 lands up. So we will let's go ahead and attack in with everything, and then we'll have our Savage Surge. For a combat trick. And then we'll play Poly K next turn. Let's see. Alright, I'm glad he got rid of that blue. But then he put it on the darn. So he's doing 5 here. Drew a card. We got a forest. So we will continue to attack in. And then we'll Savage Surge here to see what we got coming up. Favored Hoplite is not so good. We'll put that on the bottom. Get in for 7 and then drop Pelucranos. And so he's going to need to hold back. Or grip tied me. Or wow, that's a good play. So he's going to be gaining back 6. And I'll do 9, 10. So I need to figure out a way to get in some 2 more damage. Unless he's going to just hold back. He still might have a Voyager's End. Excuse me. But with Pelucranos, I can still do for 1, 2. Give him a 2 boost, and that'll get him out of Thassa's range. Or this Thassa's emissary's range. Okay, so we'll just keep busting in. And for 2, and then we'll do Ferris Band Centaur. And then he would gain back 6, or he would just have to not attack unless he's got something else going for him, like another bestow creature or something else going. I mean, he does have 5 cards in hand. He's putting one out and drawing one at the same time. Wave Crash Triton. And is he gonna tap down somebody? I like that he's cashing out his blue Gift of Immortality on the Wave Crash Triton. And on Pelucranos, getting in for 6. So I gotta have a good answer. Snarecaster. If I put him out, I can only get in for 4. Well, that would be 8. That would be 8. So let's see if this works. Snarecaster on the Triton. Yes, I wish to use the ability. We then proceed to do some damage, so attack with all creatures. And I think that's it. Won by the skin of our teeth. That was a good top deck. I had 2 of them, so it's not that unlikely to see. Now he's playing blue-white with splash, and he wants to put some flyers in. So I do have a Shredding Winds I can bring in. And in white, we could even do Vanquish the Foul for whenever he does that whole I got a story for you kind of a thing. We did make it to 6 mana. So it's not that unlikely that we can do it again. But I'm thinking I do need to bring in the Shredding Winds because I did see that Nimbus Naiad, and it's very easy for him to put that on anything. And then in this case, I would take out the Chosen by Helion. And then we'll see where we're at from there. Good game, sir. Good game. But it wasn't good enough, now was it? So we're gonna keep this. Don't really have much going on, but I don't like to mulligan, because it just gets worse. Now if he mulligans, he mulliganed to 6, that's sweet. Does he mulligan to 5? No. We'll put the planes down first, because if I can draw into my 1 island, that'll be good for my Battle-Wise Hoplite. And then I still have the time to feed. And I think I might be holding back the Snarecaster for as long as I possibly can. Neither of us got our Traveler's Amulet. Hey, there's my Traveler's Amulet. So we will go ahead, activate that to get our island. Pass the turn. And then we'll be getting the Battlewise Hoplite out. And no play on turn 2. Huh? Oh, hey. Maybe if I tap my mana right. And then we'll be able to put Nylea's Presence down. Fabled Hero. Centaur Battlemaster. Now I'm thinking I just want to go ahead and take care of this Fabled Hero. Which I think I'm going to do. Because this can get out of hand fairly quickly. And if it's a land, it's a Voyaging Satyr. We'll put that on top. And that's even better because I thought that the Fabled Hero was going to do double strike. But since he didn't, then that's just gravy. I thought he was going to be doing the 4 Phalanx Leader. So yeah, we can do... What could he have? He could have either... He could have a God's Willing and a Triton Tactics. So... I think we'll save Nylea's Presence, but we will play the Snarecaster and tap down his Phalanx Leader. Get in for 3. And then drop the Voyaging Satyr. And we might be able to get the Centaur Battlemaster out on this next turn. So he's putting the flies on the Nimbus Nigh. They'll attack in for 4. And we did get our land. So we have 5 possible, and then, well, we have 6 possible. So we can actually get our Vulpine Goliath out. And get in for 5. So that's what we'll do here. And tap a green, untap a green. Put our Vulpine Goliath out. And then he's got to hold back his Phalanx Leader. Otherwise, that's going to be lethal. Unless he's got like a couple... Oh, well, he's going to be lifelinking for 6, so that's going to take him up to 15. Then I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Unless I can draw into something real good, like a favored hoplite guy. That's not so good. We'll see what we can get off of the Nylea's Presence. Cestian Griffin for 5, and we only have 4 mana possible. So we'll put the favorite hoplite out, and then attack with all creatures. And then hopefully he doesn't go super Mondo crazy on this bestow deal with the Phalanx leader, or give him something amazing. Make him into a 7/7. I mean, even if he did gain 6, or if he gained 7, he would go up to 10. And then I would have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's going to have to put out a couple different creatures to start blocking, and do the Phalanx leader for the lifelink. He would have to save the Phalanx leader for the lifelink. Unless he's got like a Griptide or Burnished Heart. So he can sack that against some people. So he's holding back. We got a Plains. Now if I attack in, then he's going to be gaining 6 as he kills a creature. And if I don't attack, I can still play my Cestian Griffin to block his Phalanx. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll just we'll do this here, and we'll pass the turn. And he's going to sack his deal. 2 landy lands. That thins out his deck. And now we're on the same level. He is mana strong. He's got 8 and 9 of a possible 17, 18. Chimera. Is this the Scrymera? It is the Scrymera. He has 1 card in hand. I have 1 card in hand, but mine's a creature. And I have no more removal. But I don't think he would attack in, because it's the same situation. He would go up to 10, or, excuse me, 9 without an activator. Man, if I can just get that other Leonin Snarecaster for the win. And with the Cestian Griffin, +2/+2, making it 5/4, which, I mean, it would be a good block against the Precinct Chimera. So I'm gonna attack him with the Vulpine Goliath, and then he has to block it. So it's either going to be a trade for the Phalanx Leader, which he could have a God's Willing, or it's just going to be a straight up trade and he's going to go up to 3 creatures. It's a God's Willing, or Battle-Wise thingy. So he's going to scry and kill my creature. Oh, that's what I was not hoping for. So, how the tables have turned. I should have just waited. Lagoni's gaining 3, so he's at 15. And if he attacks in, I'm gonna be in some trouble. You know, I'm gonna let this happen. I'm gonna let this happen. And he's at 22 again. All right. So what we got going for us here is a whole bunch of crap. We could... Man, if I would have just held out, I would have had my Snarecaster, and that would have been like just about the game. Mistakes are made. Plenty of mistakes are made. But if I did do the Snarecaster now, it would be against the Chimera, but he's way out of range. He is way out of range. So what we'll do, we have 3, 6, 7. And I need 5, 6, 7 for that. We'll put out the Battle Master. And then hold. And I'm just going to have to chump against the Phalanx Leader. And then I had better get a Shredding Lens, I'll tell you. Oh, I didn't. So I'm pretty sure this is Dunzo. So I'm going to concede to this one, and then just play better on the next one. And we'll see what we could do in green-white. I'm thinking I'm going to need to bring in Vanquish the Foul now. Because that hurt me. And maybe even another Cestian Griffin because he wants to play flyers. Do I bring in the Decorated Griffin? I don't think so. What didn't help me was the Favorite Hoplite, because forget him. And I mean, Battle-Wise Hoplite did a lot of work. Well, I'll tell you what. Since we're only splashing blue for the Battle-Wise Hoplite, if we take out the 2 Battle-Wise Hoplite, we can bring in the Decorated Griffin. Well, it would be 3 cards. So we would bring in the Decorated Griffin and... Yeah, I don't like that. I do not like it. I'll take out one Battle-Wise Hoplite. Yeah, that sounds good. And we'll go from here. And see where we're at. We got a 3-drop and 2 5-drops. I mean, this is really slow, especially since he could very easily have a lot of goodness going for him. And this is 4 land, so I'm probably just going to get mana flooded, land flooded, mana screwed, mana jerked around. Well, it wouldn't be screwed since I have 4, and that's enough to cast Polukranos. So all I need to do is get Polukranos by turn 4 and take out like a Fabled Hero or that other guy, Phalanx Leader. So we'll go from here, see where we're at. No good 1 blues. Oh no, we're getting flooded. Let's not get any more land for the rest of the match. So he's speaking to the omens, because that's what you do in this situation. Got a lot of high drops, so Nessian, Courser, and then we'll be able to attack in and get his Omen Speaker. Unless he puts that Fabled freaking hero out. Yep, there it is. Now he's going to start putting some beats down on me. So really all I can do is attack in, because he's going to have something magical here in just a minute. But if I can get the Centaur out and then I draw into a dang Immortality Gift. So he's I feel like I've already lost. Yeah. Polukranos. I mean, I can do the Ferris Band Centaur, and then that would hold up his Fabled Hero, but he probably has a Triton Tactics, and that would not be good. Or I could put up Polukranos, but then I wouldn't be able to get... You know, yeah, we'll just go... We'll attack in and see if he's got that Triton Tactics. Which he doesn't. And then we'll put up the Ferris Band Centaurs. So he has to put an activator on it to... put an activator on the Fabled Hero to get him in killing... Or he's just going to put the Nimbus Naiad on him. Or Observant Elicid. And that Vigilance is going to kill me. But I do have to lay it down for these hoes. And we're pretty much just stalling at this point. And I'm going to be sacrificing creatures to the Fabled Hero. But if I get 7, it doesn't really do anything. Heliod. So I think I'll drop the Polukranos now. Stall out. Now, do I block? I think I'll block. Got nothing better to do. And I have a 3/3 to replace him. And he's got a flyer. And I don't have reach. And I have a plains. So what we could do is... I mean, we would only be able to do 3 damage. So, because we have 8, but I need 1 green. So 1, 2, 3. I'd only be able to do 3 damage to whoever. So we'll put this Battle Master out. Stall out for a minute. And then if he has an activator for the Fabled Hero, I'm in pretty bad shape. I'm in pretty bad shape as it is, just all together. So he's going to get in for 3, and we'll sack him here. Sacrifice! Man, if I just wouldn't have made that mistake on the last game, we'd be all good. So we can do for. So I think that's what we'll do. Pay 1 green, and then just tap the shit out. Okay. And we'll take care of this Heliod's business. And then, I mean, that's all we can really do. So, okay. And so, now I can block Heliod favorably. And he's still getting in for 3. I don't know why he's not attacking in with his Fabled Hero, even though Pelucranos isn't really that big of a deal. So we'll hit this Nylea's Presence down. See what we can draw up. Snarecaster A. So let's see what we can do. If we put the Snarecaster on the Fabled Hero, and that just doesn't even help us. Because then I would tack in with the Vulpine Goliath, and, well, really, we're just screwed. He has to get in for 7, so if he does the whole team, pretty much, we're in bad shape. I mean, I can't make him monstrous again. That'd be neato. Let's just try it. We're experimenting. We're having fun. So we'll tap all this out and see what we can do. We can get 3. We can just get 3. So we'll undo that last one. Yeah, Didn't do anything. So he's getting in for 3, 4, 5, 6 at the very least. Yeah, you can't a monstrous creature. Just doesn't work like that. But what would be fate foretold? That's no bueno. So let's just hope he attacks with everyone. Okay. So I have to block here. And then I have to block and then we'll be doing 5. Well, he's going to be doing 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8. There it is. All right. Well, I thank you guys for watching. I'll come back for game 2 of this here Phantom Draft or Phantom Sealed, and we'll be having just a jolly good time. Hopefully, we won't make any mistakes, and I can bring you guys a win. So enjoy your day, your evening, your life, and I will see you next time.